Hi, I'm Steve Marriott, and I want to talk to you about why you need a coach, but you probably don't want one. You see, day by day, all of us will have dreams and ideas, and occasionally those dreams and ideas will take on a certain amount of importance or significance, and we'll turn them into goals, things you want to go after. And occasionally, those goals, because they're significant, important, or maybe because they're complex, might make you think about taking on a coach. Now, there's loads and loads of evidence out there about the benefits of coaching. You may have read about it in an autobiography. You may have been told by a friend who's received coaching, or you may have just seen something on social media. You know, everybody who we consider to be successful, whether they be athletes, whether they be entertainers, entrepreneurs, politicians, have in some way, shape, or form had a coach or a coaching relationship that's helped them achieve their success. So that's okay for everybody else. But when you begin to put yourself in the frame, when you consider stepping into the arena, things will change. What seemed okay for other people seems to take on a different connotation for you. You may feel conflicted or get a sense of tension. And that's for a number of reasons. The first thing is how your brain's processing things, because your brain is writing a narrative. It's basically telling the story of you, in which you're the hero. So it's ever so slightly distorting reality to make sure that whatever you remember of reality, your intentions were honourable, that you were the person who said the right thing in an argument, and that you always seem to come out on top. So when you try and then bring a second hero into the story, your coach, that becomes a challenge for the way that your brain wants to tell your story. The other aspect that's coming in is just a purely logical one, is that your brain will help you decide on what your goal is, decide on the steps, and how you're going to go and face your challenges. So in consideration that you're doing pretty well with all of the other goals that you've set yourself, why do you need someone else? It comes from a belief that your coach is going to tell you things that you already know. So there'll be tension inside your brain that says, but we already know what we want and we already know how we're going to get there. Why do we need a coach? So let me talk to you about the misunderstandings or the misconceptions about what coaching is and what coaches do for you. There seems to be a belief that coaches or the coaching community are masters of some dark art, maybe telepathy, that we are some kind of expert in you, your challenges, your life, your environment, and your goals. And that couldn't be further from the truth. What coaches are experts in is getting your ass into gear. Coaches are the people who are experts in getting you started, getting you on your way, and keeping you on your way. See, because for many, many people who begin to embark upon bigger goals, a number of things can happen. The first thing is that they can get stuck. They don't even know where to start because their head's full of all sorts of things and they haven't really gotten into the detail. So one of the first things your coach is going to do is they're going to get you unstuck through clarity. Then you get started. Now, coaches understand that life is unpredictable and that willpower alone is not going to see you through to your bigger goals. So when the honeymoon period's over and it begins to get a little bit harder work or things begin to get in the way, your coach is the person who's going to keep you honest and keep you on track. They're going to look you in the eye and hold you to the promises that you made and the commitments that you said you were going to take. The third thing is that this is difficult, and part of that difficulty is because you can't predict everything. Life is that wonderful, unpredictable thing. There will be bumps in the road, there will be challenges you didn't foresee, and there will be moments when you begin to beat yourself up, or maybe you begin to doubt the sense in what you wanted to do. So your coach is there for those moments when you feel nervous, when you feel unconfident, or when something has kind of come out of the woodwork and blindsided you. They'll give you alternative perspectives, they'll talk to you about different strategies, or they'll maybe even just boost up your confidence again. And the final thing that for me is your coach is your biggest supporter. People will come in and out of your life and they're not with you all of the time, but your coach is going to be the person who's consistently and constantly on the sidelines cheering for you and shouting you on. They believe in your potential. They're the person who will do whatever it takes, will walk beside you every step of the way to make sure that you keep taking those steps that move you ever closer to your success goal. So if you're ready to turn your if onlys into well actuallys, if you're determined that this is a goal that you really want to go after, then maybe, just maybe, coaching's the right thing for you.